Anyway, this is where we're doing the game from. And Gator, it seems like in talking to people and getting a sense for the storylines, all the attention is falling on when Washington has the football. This is the matchup everybody wants to see, is when Washington has the football. We're in the home radio booth, by the way, or Texans radio. But, can Michigan's defense, which is obviously a strength, handle Washington's passing offense? And it was funny because you get into conversations with fans from other teams, and I had that chance yesterday. We were waiting around for a table, and some Washington guy came up and just started talking. And it was cool. He was great. He was awesome. We just started talking about the game. And then his buddy comes up, and Gator, this guy comes walking up, and we're just talking about the game, and his buddy goes, "I have full confidence we're going to win this game. Full confidence."
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Yeah, well, no.
Good for you.
I'm not here to argue. Hey, this isn't open lines. I'm not taking calls. So I just shake my head. I'm like, oh, okay. And then he goes, full confidence. And I finally kind of went, yeah, you should. I mean, the truth is Michigan's not really that good.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Lucky
no
to be
doubt
here.
You should win this game. Yeah. And I'm like,
just fortunate to be the number one seed.
Yeah, but so he turns and walks away, and I said, "Is that your buddy?" And the cool guy was like, "Yeah." And I wanted to say, "I don't need to talk to him again," but I didn't. I held it back. But we just had a good conversation about the game, and he said, he was like, "Look, we've never seen anything like Penix. Like Penix is incredible," and I'm like, "Yeah, he is incredible," and then he goes, "But we've also never seen anything like your defense," and I was like, I said, so this is the best quarterback Michigan will have faced all year, and this is the best defense that Penix will have faced all year.
Without question.
And it's the Joe Moore award-winning offensive line, the award that goes to the best offensive line in the country, against Michigan's defensive line, which just really, I think, was the story and dominated the Rose Bowl. And it's Michigan's exceptional secondary against the best group of wide receivers they will have played this year. And it's we drew the parallel to, Ohio State and the way that they are built. They're different animals. They're not the same in terms of Penix might be better than C.J. Stroud ever was and better than McCord was this year. The wide receivers, though, are on par with the Garrett Wilson, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Emeka Ibuka group. And so, Michigan has found a way to win these games before. But when Michigan's defense is on the field, I think that's the matchup that the country is waiting to see, is what breaks here.
Well,
are they going to be able to slow down Michael Penix?
You've clearly done a deeper dive than I have. So I will rely on maybe you know the answer to this or not. It would seem to me, because this is a very high-powered offense that Washington has, but they've also come up short in games where, I mean, they've won every game, but they come up short in terms of points you would expect them to put up on the board. Is this Washington offense something that they get into trouble when they don't score from outside the 20-yard line? If they get the ball inside the 20, does the passing game change a little bit because the field is shorter and it's not as dangerous or as potent? Like, can Michigan get away? Do you think that will some drives stall and Washington's going to settle for field goals when they get inside, say, the 15-yard line?
They might, and I think that might be Michigan's goal is make them work their way all the way down the field. Nobody takes more deep shots than Washington in the country. They have the highest percentage of pass plays of, the air yards in the nation, the highest, completed passes of 20 or more yards. There's some amazing stats in this game. In fact, we'll get to them because there's a lot of unstoppable force, immovable object stuff here. And we will get to that because I will throw 3 statistics your direction. You tell me which one impresses you the most.